Hey everybody, this is going to be a rant video, so there's probably going to be some swearing going on. So just to give you an advisory on that. And so the rant question is how do you guys have fun playing an apocalypse game? For the 8 years that I've tried hosting apocalypse games, they've all seemed to gone to shit. Just like this one that you're seeing here, it's running at double speed. Depending on how long my rant goes, I might increase the speed more. So, anyways, I think everything was pretty good about this apocalypse game, except for the last scenario that I had thrown in there. And it was a scenario out of the Battle Missions book, which is the scenario is Duel to the Death. Duel to the Death is only the warlord can be killed by another warlord. Um, and how I screwed this up is I said that the warlord can only be killed in a challenge, I think. And then the other thing I said wrong was because basically what Duel to Death is that the character gets dropped to no wounds and then comes back. And in this one, I said that the character never goes beyond one. So people were able to take advantage of it, and other people weren't able to take advantage of it. And turn two, everybody was pretty pissy. So, and then with people being pissy, it made me pissy. And I was like, great, got another 2 hours of this before I can pack up and go home. So anyways, yeah, it's like, what do you guys do? What is your preparation? What is your expectations for an apocalypse game? I mean, I'm looking forward to playing the game. I like building a list. Like the last Saturday Apocalypse, I made two whole new models. Made the Cloud Fiend, made the Razor Rings, brought those in. But other than that, it didn't really, like I said, my army didn't contribute much to that apocalypse game. I could have just packed up and gone home, and I really don't think it would have affected the outcome, and it still would have been the same. Uh, I think the one thing that hurts me on that particular scenario is that we're playing on a 6 foot by 8 foot table, and not much for me to shoot at in first turn with my 36-inch range weaponry. I could be assaulting. Maybe that's what I'll have to make for the next list, is just an assaulting list, and see what survives through 1 or 2 rounds of combat. That's probably what I might have to do. Maybe I'll be because yeah, the second game was just, that was nothing. Didn't even really talk to anybody that much. There was no real conversation talking about armies. I tried to talk a little bit to some of the other people that weren't even participating in the game, but they were there to watch and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a game. I mean, I think the most highlight of the game for other players, at least what it seemed like, was like who could get off and who could deny invisibility. I think that was like the whole thing was like that phase, and then after everything else was like, you know, let's move on. Yeah. So I guess, it's just like, just kind of wondering what you guys would do. What has been your experiences with an apocalypse game? Have you had fun? Uh, or have you had no fun? Was it because of poor rules or just misinterpretation of rules? Most of the time, the reason why, like I said, my games have gone to shit is because of both poor rules and misinterpretation of the rules. The only one game I've had that ever went off good was a one-on-one apocalypse game I played against the Blood Angels, or Space Wolves. And that was in response to the fact that we never play enough apocalypse games for us to get good at playing apocalypse game. So he and I played the game, and we took our time as much as we could to kind of make sure that we were doing it right. We were playing the Ash World Natural Disasters, which is at the end of the book for the Orc and Imperial Guards. campaign that they got. And yeah, turn one, I got my warlord not walking across the table. He was actually just on the table, and uh, he got sucked up by ash. Because that's one of the things of the disasters is infantry models will get sucked up. So here he is. Boop, he's gone. First turn. And everybody's like, where did George go? I don't know. He was here a moment ago. So, and that's what's supposed to happen in an apocalypse game. It's like, there's no planning for that. And that was great. Just like, the only like highlight I had 2 months ago for the apocalypse game was 3 nights, blowing up. They one scattered onto another one, causing that one to blow up, and then the same story to the third one. And and I had my 20-man, I had a 20-man unit there of warriors, and 2 guys survived out of that whole thing. And this explosion took out a 24-foot by 48-foot section of people. It hit that many people within that section. That's how much area it covered. I was like, yeah, this is this is what an apocalypse game is supposed to be. Not who can get off invisibility during the psychic phase. So yeah, I don't. That's just it's just like I said. It was like I think that was like the that's all it seemed like the game was about in that one. Really being able to cast it and deny it. But yeah, I don't know, folks. Share some stories. I think is about the best I can say. Share some stories of good experiences, bad experiences, what was done to improve it, or if it hasn't been improved. Because I really don't think there's any hope for an apocalypse game unless it's played one-on-one with one player. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.